continue our reading of Prayer, the Breath of New Life by Pope Francis, the closing chapter, the Breath of New Life, Prayer and Prayers. Our breathing is not always the same. Sometimes it is calm, sometimes difficult. Sometimes our breathing is fast, and at other times we are breathless. Sometimes, such as when the air is clean and crisp in the mountains or at the seashore, breathing is truly a pleasure. How a breath of fresh air renews us in so many ways. In any case, the important thing to note is that we don't breathe occasionally, only once a week or a couple of hours a day. We are always breathing. And this constancy of breath makes me think of what St. Paul said, pray constantly. St. Paul's admonition has been taken seriously in a variety of ways. In some monastic communities, the members took turns day and night praying uninterruptedly so that the praise of God might never cease. Both in the East and West, the great teachers of Christian prayer have taught us that continual prayer means to live in the Lord's presence always, conversing with Him in our hearts and minds. To pray unceasingly means to have our minds turned to God in fervent love, always eager for the promise of hope that we have in Him in everything we do and everything that happens to us. One thing is clear. Just as we are more aware of our breath at times, sometimes we are more conscious about our dialogue with God. These are what we call moments of prayer, liturgical, communal, personal, in the silence of our own room. Yet these moments do not exhaust what we mean by prayer. They are simply privileged moments within a 24-hour day entirely spent with the Lord, because we are always breathing. In the end, as St. Paul says, paradise is to always be with the Lord. By Jesus' resurrection and our baptism, we have already entered paradise, because we are sons and daughters of the Father, always in His presence, because He never abandons us. His love is immense and ever faithful. Here ends our reading.